Every day we wake up and dive into the same rhythm, brush our teeth, rush through breakfast, scroll through notifications, chase the clock, and fall asleep just to do it all again. But what if I told you that buried within the monotony of routine lies a secret world, tiny changes that can completely reshape how you live, think, and feel? I'm talking about life hacks. Not the silly ones that promise miracles, but the truly mind-blowing ones that, once discovered, make you wonder how you ever lived without them. Let's begin with mornings, the battleground of productivity. The first hack is deceptively simple. Never touch your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. It sounds impossible in our hyper-connected world, but this one change rewires your brain. Instead of starting your day reacting to the world, you begin by owning your world. No doom scrolling, no notifications dictating your emotions. You reclaim mental clarity. In just 1 week, you'll notice something shocking. Your mornings feel longer, calmer, more intentional. The second hack, the 2-minute rule. It's based on a simple principle. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Pick up that cup, send that email, reply to that message, fold that shirt. The magic isn't in the act, it's in the momentum. Those tiny victories create a chain reaction that transforms laziness into flow. Before you realize it, your room's clean, your to-do list is shorter, and your mind feels lighter. Then there's the cold water rule. At first it feels brutal ending your shower with 30 seconds of cold water, but this single act jolts your nervous system awake, boosting alertness and energy levels like an espresso shot for your entire body. Your heart races, your breathing deepens, and when you step out, you feel alive. Over time, it builds mental toughness, the kind that makes you unstoppable when life gets tough. Now let's talk about the brain hack that changes everything. The 5-4-3-2-1 method. When anxiety, procrastination, or overthinking strikes, count backwards 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and move. Stand up, take action, call someone. This interrupts the mental loop of hesitation and rewires your brain to associate counting with doing. It's like flipping the switch from thought to motion, from fear to power. But mind-blowing hacks aren't just about performance, they're about presence. Here's one that feels like magic. The gratitude shift. Every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for and 1 thing you're excited about. This tiny ritual changes your brain chemistry. Your mind stops scanning for what's wrong and starts noticing what's right. It's a reset button for happiness, a small act that turns ordinary days into extraordinary ones. Now, let's step into your workspace. Most of us drown in distractions, notifications, open tabs, endless noise. Here's a hack that will revolutionize how you focus. The single task rule. Choose 1 task, set a timer for 25 minutes. No phone, no multitasking, just pure focus. Then take a 5-minute break. This technique, called the Pomodoro method, does something incredible. It transforms productivity into flow. You stop working harder and start working smarter. And if you want to take it a step further, pair it with the 80-20 rule. Realize that 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Identify those high-impact tasks and do them first. When you start your day by tackling the most important thing, everything else feels lighter. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Now let's talk about your body, the machine that carries your ambitions. Most people think health is about huge changes, strict diets, brutal workouts, impossible routines. But the real hack is small, consistent action. One of the most underrated? Walking 10 minutes after every meal. It helps digestion, balances blood sugar, and clears your mind. 3 small walks a day, morning, noon, and night, and your body starts thanking you in ways you can feel. Then there's the hydration trick. Drink a full glass of water right after waking up. Not coffee, not juice, just water. It rehydrates your organs, boosts metabolism, and clears brain fog faster than any caffeine ever could. Simple, free, life-changing. Now, for something unexpected, set no-think systems for decisions that drain your willpower. Wear a similar style of outfit every day. Plan your meals in advance. Schedule workouts at the same time. It sounds robotic, but it's liberating. Every decision you automate gives your brain more space for creativity, focus, and calm. That's how some of the world's most productive people operate, not with superhuman discipline, but with systems that remove unnecessary thought. Here's another psychological gem: habit stacking. It's simple. Attach a new habit to an existing one. Want to meditate daily? Do it right after brushing your teeth. Want to stretch? Do it after your morning coffee. When you link new behaviors to old ones, your brain stops resisting change. Before long, what once felt forced becomes effortless. Now, let's zoom into relationships, an area most people forget to hack. The most powerful trick? Listen to understand, not to reply. When someone speaks, pause. Don't plan your response. Just hear them. People can feel when they're truly being listened to. It disarms conflict, builds trust, and turns casual conversations into meaningful connections. Another one, the compliment echo. When someone compliments you, instead of brushing it off, say, "Thank you, that means a lot." You don't just honor their kindness, you reinforce self-worth. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's acceptance of your own value. Let's move to mental energy, the fuel for everything else. There's one hack that feels almost mystical: the 90-minute cycle rule. Your brain works in ultradian rhythms, periods of high focus followed by natural dips. So instead of forcing 8 straight hours of grind, work in 90-minute bursts, then rest for 20. Aligning with your body's natural rhythm multiplies productivity and keeps burnout away. And when it comes to stress, remember this one: breathe like a lion, not a mouse. Slow, deep, deliberate breaths tell your nervous system you're safe. Try the 4 to 7 and 8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It's like hitting reset on anxiety. In minutes, your body melts from tension to calm clarity. But the most mind-blowing hack of all doesn't involve your phone, your schedule, or your routine. It involves your attention. We live in an age of endless distraction, where our focus is constantly stolen. The real hack is learning to protect it. Turn off notifications. Spend 1 hour a day offline. Walk without headphones. Sit in silence. That's where creativity, peace, and insight live, in the quiet spaces we've forgotten to visit. By now you might realize something powerful. These hacks aren't about doing more, they're about being more. More intentional, more aware, more alive. Each one is a small act of rebellion against autopilot living, and together they form a blueprint for transformation. Imagine waking up calm, focused, and grateful. Imagine gliding through your day with energy instead of exhaustion. Imagine nights where your mind isn't racing, but resting. It's not a fantasy, it's what happens when you stop chasing shortcuts and start living consciously. Because here's the ultimate truth. The most mind-blowing life hack isn't some hidden trick or secret formula. It's you. Your habits, your focus, your discipline. You are the algorithm that decides what your life becomes. So the next time you wake up, don't just go through your routine, reprogram it. Try one of these hacks. Feel the shift. Let small actions create massive waves. Because the moment you realize that your everyday choices hold extraordinary power, that's the moment your life truly changes. And from that day forward, every routine becomes an opportunity. Every habit becomes a superpower, and every day becomes a new chance to hack your way into a better, brighter, more extraordinary version of you.